Hey guys, it's John from the Busy Cast. Noel is back again. We have Farsight Enclaves versus Necrons, slightly new list for me and slightly new list for Noel as well.
Trying out a little bit of a new thing, yeah.
Hell yeah. So let's jump into critical mission information.
Today, back with the Farsight Enclaves, trying out a little bit of a different tack today. So with this, I'm still going to try and keep my core with the Dawnblade contingent and with the Retaliation cadre as the core choice. So with that, there are going to be 3 single XV8s carrying 2 fusion blasters apiece. There's going to be the broadside, just as is, no upgrades, no drones. And there's going to be the Riptide with his long-lost Earthcast pilot array. Finally, GW, you've sorted out and he can have him back. Excellent job. And he's going to be carrying the also stimulant injectors as well. And the commander, he'll be carrying fusion blades, he'll be in iridium armor, and he's also got stimulant injectors. From there, the auxiliary choice will be the drone net, so 4 squads of 4 drones, 2 gun drones, 2 Mark-Alike drones, and then also I'm going to be carrying the optimized stealth cadre. So with that, I'm going to be doing the same kind of thing. They're both going to be the cyclic iron blasters, 2 twin link fusion blasters, and they're also going to be carrying, one's carrying the velocity tracker to give them skyfire, and the other one will be carrying a target lock, or the other one that basically means he can fire at another unit. The stealth squads, they will both be having chasse rays, and both of those rays will be carrying homing beacons. Then the final part of the army, I'll be taking a CAD, and with that there'll be the Cadre Fireblades, my HQ choice. He'll be coming along with a strike team of 9 Fire Warriors with pulse rifles, and another squad of 5 Fire Warriors with pulse rifles. And then we'll also be taking 2 squads of XV8s. They're going to be carrying 2 plasma rifles apiece, and a squad of 6 Pathfinders. And obviously with the Farsight Enclaves Codex, the XV8s in the CAD objective secured as well, because they're a troops choice. And that's my list.
Hey guys, so my Necron army is slightly different to the last one. It's still a bit filthy, but I mean, it's me. So I've taken out 2 Canoptic Harvests. I'll run through the whole list. If you've seen it before, basically I've taken out 2 and swapped it. So starting at the top, we have a Reclamation Legion. This is all part of the Necron Decurion, which gives me +1 to my reanimation protocols throughout, so my whole army gets reanimation protocols on a 4+, not a 5+. But starting out with the Reclamation Legion, my Warlord is an Overlord on a Catacomb Command Barge. The Catacomb Command Barge and the Warlord have the Nightmare Shroud, which gives them a 2+ armor save and allows them to force a leadership test on someone at any point during the shooting phase, only once per game. He has a War Side, so he's a badass in close combat, especially against vehicles. He has a Phase Shifter, so he has a 4+ invulnerable save, as does the Chariot. And that's him. Then we have a unit of 5 Immortals. You have to take them. I don't really like Immortals, but you have to take them, so I have. I know. Then I have 2 units of 10 Warriors. For each of those, I have a Night Scythe as a dedicated transport. The Night Scythe is a really nice way of getting them around the board. In, I think, 2 or 3 games, they've almost technically won me the game, and that's by getting to an objective that nothing else could have gotten to in that turn. Also, we have 3 units of 3 Tomb Blades. I really like Tomb Blades. The models are cool and they're fast. They're really fast. And I always talk about it, but movement is king in games of 40k, especially when you're playing Maelstrom and you don't know where you need to be at any one turn. So that's why I have 3 squads of those. Each single Tomb Blade has been upgraded. They have Shield Vanes and Nebula Scopes. Shield Vanes give them a 3+ armor save, and then the Nebula Scopes give them Ignores cover. It's good stuff. Then we move on to the really interesting formations. That's our foundation, we need that. You need the Reclamation Legion. But now we move on. We have the Canoptic Harvest. Canoptic Harvest, you have 1 Spider, and then I have 6 Wraiths. I also have a squad of 3 Scarabs. 6, yes.
6?
Should have seen his face.
That's
6 Wraiths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, the spider can confer rules onto those wraiths. The rules could be fleet, but they all have fleet, every model except for the spider, so you use that when he's out of range. He needs to be within 12 inches of those models to confer that special rule. So it's fleet. I can't remember the other one, rage or furious charge or something like that. Can't remember what it is. Can't remember. Essentially, shred. Sorry, it was shred. So shred or reanimation protocols. For the most part, everyone uses reanimation protocols. Once the wraiths and scarabs are out of range, because they move a lot faster than the spider, you flip over to using fleet so that you can reroll your run, catch him up so you can keep conferring those special rules. So that's Canoptic Harvest, which is quite nice, moves quite quickly and runs towards the enemy. And now we have, it's the same sort of feel, the same vibe. It works kind of the same way to the Canoptic Harvest, but we have a Judicator Battalion. In the Judicator Battalion, you have one Treyarch Stalker, or I have chosen to have one. I think you might be able to have more. That has a heat ray on it. And then I have 2 squads of 6 Treyarch Praetorians. They have Rod of the Covenant, which is a 12-inch shooting attack weapon, strength 5 AP2, and it's also strength 5 AP2 in close combat. They're jump pack infantry, so they also move 12 inches. The whole formation gets moved through cover, so they don't need to take dangerous terrain tests, which is nice. So they're just as fast as the Canoptic Harvest, they just act in a slightly different way. Additionally, one of their cool little rules, the Treyarch Stalker can nominate one unit it can see in the shooting phase, and all models from that formation can reroll to hit and to wound against that model. So you can pick a model and you're not guaranteed to kill it, but your chances obviously increase dramatically. However, their range is quite short, so swings and roundabouts. That's it for my army, so we'll jump into the game. Okay, so here we are in the mission. The mission we are playing, Tactical Escalation, isn't it?
Tactical Escalation.
So what happens is you both start off with one objective card, and then throughout the game you are allowed a number of tactical objective cards equal to the player turn, so it basically escalates. We are playing Hammer and Anvil, and we have a little bit of new scenery. Well, it's not new. Darren got sent this to his house, and he doesn't know where or who from or what, and he brought it over and said you can have that, so thank you, Darren.
Thank you, random
but
person.
It's this Necron pylon thing. So the deal is, the Imperium has captured Necron Relic, and the Necrons have found out it's here. It's being kept in this Relicos Militarum. I've put a lot of scenery around it, so it's a really good, strong defensive point, and objective marker 1 is just in front of it, so you want to make sure that's a key thing that's being fought over throughout the game. And then you have the Necrons coming to reclaim it, and then you have the Tower, we've also heard about it, and are here to get their hands on it as well. We have come to a little agreement to make the scenario a little bit more interesting and to make this a more key objective. So what's going to happen is, if you have secure objective 1, instead of being worth 1 victory point, it is worth 2 victory points. So this is the most valuable objective on the board, and we've just agreed that, because it'll be a really cool way to play the game. So in terms of deployment, I won the roll-off as per usual, because my dice are loaded. So I deployed first. You would have seen my army, so I've just deployed all down the line here. A little bit more on this side of the board because I'm close to that important objective there. Then Noel, what have we got? We basically got the exact opposite.
Pretty much, yeah. I got a little bit scared, so I thought, let's give it a little bit more room for manoeuvre. So I've deployed mostly along here, obviously, in a big row. Try and keep it fairly evenly spaced out so I can jump from one end to the other depending on what happens with the cards and how they escalate. And then the only other thing of note really is with the optimized stealth cadre, obviously with the Wall of Mirrors rule, stealth suits get the nice little perks as long as they're 6 inches of the ghost kill. However, because they've both got homing beacons, I've infiltrated them. A little bit sneaky. So we've got some there in the Relicos.
Yes.
Nicely kind of in line with objective number 1. And then we've also got another squad
so
nicely hidden behind here.
Just behind that building there.
Covering objective marker 2.
Okay.
Obviously with the homing beacons, anything that deep strikes in, as long as they're within 6 inches of the homing beacon, they don't scatter.
Don't scatter, very nice. And then in reserve, in amongst the ornaments and the candles, we have your, what is it?
So with that, we got the retaliation cadre.
Yeah.
So we've got the broadside as is, we've got the riptide, we've got 3 XV8s with 2 fusions, and we've got the commander here with fusion blades. He will be joining one of the XV8s when they all deep strike it.
Cool, and they automatically come in turn 2.
Automatically come in
So
turn
we
2.
guarantee that they are coming in. I'll walk you through our objective placement as well. We have objective 1 just down here, objective 3 just up there. Where else have we got some?
Objective 2 is just down here in this corner of this building where the stealths are. Nice.
See that just through the window there? Yeah.
Objective number 4 is in this little...
So if you see just the other side of this building where that guy is, there is an objective. I can't be bothered to walk around the other side.
Got a nice little statue here.
Yeah, so there's the entrance. I'll show you from the other side in a minute, but
kill box.
Objective just down there. Yeah, it's nice. We've got another one on the balcony here, objective 5, and then you've hidden one in your lines, haven't you?
Number 6 is it?
Yeah, so we have one in the middle of his lines. Just there is number 6. So that's all the objectives. Is there anything else to cover? I don't think there is there?
Get to it. Still the initiative.
Indeed. So I have chosen to go first, obviously. So it's the initiative roll.
Right. So, okay. So here we come.
Yeah.
Booyah.
Or no.
Or not.
Or not. You now have scout moves. Checked it. There's an FAQ. Scout moves come afterwards. Thank you, Liam. Who is, by the way, sat here. I'm not really here. There you go. Also, Liam is the saviour of the evening and definitely deserves a shout out because you may realise that our voices sound far clearer. A few people were saying about audio, and I invested in some wireless lapel mics. I've got a video production company, so it sort of was a business expense. Yeah, basically it means that audio should be better quality, but I got one of the wrong converters, and Liam, with his Amazon Prime, managed to get today Mini Jack to XLR delivered. So hell yeah. Yes.
With a 2-hour window delivery.
And cold beer delivered. My God, it was incredible. Okay, so season initiative failed. We shall jump into the game. Necron, turn 1. Necron turn 1, one objective has been drawn, and that is hold the line. 3 scoring units on my back line, so I've kept the fastest things back. So 2 squads of Tomb Blades here and here, my Warlord, because he can move 12 and then Turbo Boost as well. So they're all on the back line. I've moved everything else. I'm just hugging this side of the board. Not spreading out too much because I know there's deep striking coming, and I'm working my way towards objective 1 because obviously that's the most important one. You get some bonus VPs. I was hoping I might have a shot, just literally 1 on those stealth suits, but not in range.
Denied.
So, denied indeed. So now it's just going to be a load of run moves and turbo boost. So I'll do that now, and then I'll get back. So the rest of my turn and my shooting phase has been running and turbo boosting. So everything's just run or turbo boost forwards, closer towards objective 1 and the Tau side of the board. These guys haven't moved, they just stayed exactly where they are. Tomb Blades, I moved down this side, thought I'd keep them as far away from the stealth suits as possible. Their range is 18, right?
The stealth suits, it's all 18.
So they're just out, unless they move, they can obviously move, but I thought draw them out. Everything else was run, a few successes, a few fails. So that's it for Necron, turn 1. I have secured hold the line with the 3 that are on my back line. So that is 1 victory point to the Necrons. Over to Tau, turn 1. Okay, so Tau turn 1. We have generated the tactical objective card Decisive Blow, which has been achieved. Spoiler. Okay, Noel, talk us through your movement. What's happened?
Right, so at the moment, in order to get that objective, I've had to keep a lot of stuff back because it needs to be there at the end of the turn. The Fire Warriors and the Marker Drones, they're pretty much stayed put, just shuffled a bit. XV8 jumped out here and here. Everything's pretty much just moved up. These Marker Drones have put up. These guys are staying put because obviously they're on objective 6. These guys are squishy, so they're just going to stay as is, and the stealth suits are kept. So it's going to be a little bit more of an inching up process with run and also jetpack moves. Well, here we go. We've got 2 XV8s that can hit a wraith.
Okay, so we have 2 XV8s.
Maybe a little bit of shooting. So yeah.
Was a plasma coming?
Yeah, plasma.
Yeah. Okay, so rolling to hit, hitting on 4s.
1.
Cool, 1 hit, and then wounding on...
Okay, so strength 6, toughness 6, so on force.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, so I get a 3+ invulnerable save, followed by a 4+ reanimation. Passes. Okay, so 2 of the stealth suits can see some wraiths, the other one can't because he's looking at a wall. So we have 8 shots coming in, hitting on 4s, yes?
Yes.
Cool, we have 2 hits, and then wounding on there. Strength is 5.
Yeah, so on 5s.
So on 5s.
Oops. Didn't move that really. 1.
1.
AP 5, so you get your armor.
I get it invulnerable anyway. 3+, followed by a 4+ reanimation. No! We just said they had toughness 6, they have toughness 5. It didn't make a difference to that roll then. So yeah, we know what they've got. We've had our shooting, we've seen our shooting, and now we've had run moves and jetpack moves. So do you want to talk us through quickly what you've done? We've already rolled for them and done the moves.
Yeah, so I mean really what's happened is, again, all of these have stayed put to keep hold of the objectives. These have stayed where they are. X-Rex scooted up. These stealth teams have moved up to the top, just a bit of air, you know, it's a bit of a hot day today. And everything else has just moved up to hopefully see if we can just sweep across the board.
As a side note, decisive victory has been achieved, I believe. So
Yeah.
you needed 2 objectives because I only hold 1.
I need twice as many as you.
Yeah.
So
you have objective 5 here. Where's your other one?
5, 6, and 2 here.
Yeah, of course. So you got 3. That's only 1 VP. I read that when I heard that card. I thought D3, but only 1.
It would have been nice. We could call it D3 if you want.
Nah, mate. So that is the end of Tau Farsight turn 1. We shall get over to Necron's turn 2. Darren's joined us. So, Necron, turn 2. We have Blood and Guts and we have Hungry for Glory. I've already turned that, I'm going to be discarding it. In terms of movement, everything has moved up. All I can hear is mutterings. The Wraiths, we had a little chat here. So, the Wraiths have Wraith forms, so they moved up on top of here. We've decided if I wanted to charge, I'd need 4 inches up and then whatever's vertical. So that'll be coming up in a sec. The target for the Treyarch Stalker there is those stealth suits. It's the only thing I can see.
Of course.
I've given the Canoptic Harvest reanimation protocols and I birthed a new Scarab base. Kept them all in a line so this guy can give them that and birth them again. And that is it. Oh, and also these Tomb Blades here moved up. So that's it in terms of movement. We'll get over to shooting. 2 Tomb Blades here are going to be firing at these Crisis suits here. Only 2 of them will see the one at the back can't because he's straight through a wall. Hitting on 3s, and they are twin linked. So they have hit. Strength 5, toughness 4, so 3s, 2 wounds, 2 3+ saves. Oh, sorry, they're over there. So you failed 1, yes?
Failed 1, so down to 1 wound.
1 is down to 1 wound. Turns out I forgot to roll for reserves. So, what's happened? Everything's moved up a little bit basically. I had some turbo boost, so the Warlord has moved to here, and these 2 units of Tomb Blades have also turbo boosted up. So now if we get over to the shooting phase, these Immortals can see through this window up to those stealth suits. So it's 5 shots. 1 shot each because they're not in rapid fire range. So those Immortals are close to the Treyarch Stalker, so they get +1 to their ballistic skill. They're hitting on 2s. So 4 hits.
4 hits.
Toughness is 3, isn't it?
Toughness 3.
So 2's to wound because it's strength 5. 4 wounds, they
AP.
get 2+.
2+.
Yeah, because of stealth shrouded.
And through cover.
They're on thingy.
So,
all fine.
Love it.
All good. In terms of shooting, that is pretty much it. So we'll get over to the assault phase. So to start with, the Wraiths here are going to charge those guys. Overwatch.
8 shots plus 1 for the fusion.
Cool.
Okay.
Hit on 6s.
Nothing.
Nada.
Of course.
Cool, so see if rolling to see if I'm in. 6, 7, 8. So yeah, that'll be enough. Okay, racer up. Only 2 can get in contact, so it's quite crammed up there. So my attack's coming in first, thanks to whip coils. I have 4 attacks each on the charge. Weapon skill is 4. Your weapon skill, I assume, is like what? 2? 2. So hitting on 3s. So winning on 2, 6 surrendering. We have 1 rend, so 1 wound is automatically lost, and then 3 saves. So 1 stealth suit died, and then we have, was it 3 saves?
3 wounds. Yeah, what's the AP on yours?
These are just AP dash, they're only rendering.
So he gets his armor.
I think they're AP dash.
Yeah, okay. Which one? So there's 1 more down.
Cool, so only 1 survives, yeah?
Yeah, only 1 survives.
So you've got his attacks back. His attacks back.
Nah.
Nothing. So you've lost combat by 2, so leadership test -2.
Yeah.
Failed. Okay, so we need to initiative off. See if I catch you. 2, what have you got? 6. So you get away. 2d6. 5. So what? So what we've done, they fall back 2d6. What he's done is he's just moved to the edge of the building there. Okay, so end of Necron turn 2. I didn't achieve Blood and Guts, so I didn't manage to kill them in my turn, and I am discarding Hungry for Glory. Tau turn 2, we have Ascendancy and Hold the Line as the cards that have been drawn. Hold the Line is obviously achievable, doesn't need to move, done. And Ascendancy already holds 3, so that is also achieved. Lovely. So we have Deep Strike, everything from, it's the Retaliation cadre, right?
Yep.
Has all come in here. They don't scatter because they are within 6 inches of the stealth suits here, so they are all fine. You're now going to roll for your Nova Charge on the Riptide though.
Correct.
Cool.
Right, so 5, loves it.
Goes off. So what's he got? He's got the...
he'll be using the pie plate.
Cool, which is strength.
Strength 9 AP2.
Sweet. So this Pathfinder squad is going to be shooting at the Warlord on his chariot.
Yep.
So we only have, how many was it?
We only have 3 in range.
Cool, so rolling to hit. It's on 4s, correct?
On 4s.
Sweet, so 3 marker lights lighting up the Warlord. So these drones here are also shooting through at the chariot here. They can all see, so they are hitting on 4s again, correct?
Yep.
Sweet. So we have, oh, nice. So you have a total of 7 marker lights on the chariot. I think you might be shooting that then.
Sorry?
Might be found some firepower in there, no?
Yeah. There might be some firepower coming that way. Yeah, so what we'll do is...
okay, so these 2 crisis suits are going to be shooting through at my Warlord here. They've used 4 marker lights to remove cover and to up their ballistic skill, so they will be hitting on 2s. So we have plasma rifles. How many shots?
They're in rapid fire range, so it's 2 shots and it's 2 per crisis suit, so it's 8 shots
8 shots. It's just these 2, those 2 are different units.
Yeah, different.
So 8 shots hitting on 2s. Cool. Right, so the way this works with the chariot, after you've hit, I get to allocate those to a pool, and they'll either go against the rider or the chariot. So, what strength is it?
Strength 6.
Strength 6. I'll put it on the chariot, which means armor 13, which means you can't do any damage.
You armor 13?
Yeah. Why would I put it on anyone else? Can't do any damage. Sorry. So it's worth checking with him before he starts pulling up that. Yeah. So that's good. Right, they're done. Next ones. Also, he's got a 4+ invulnerable save. I don't know why he took away his cover. What am I going to say? The broadside here is firing at the Treyarch Stalker here. What have we got coming in?
First off the high yield missile pod.
Yep, strength.
Strength 7.
Cool. Yep.
Yep. So hit on 3s. Twin linked.
The reason it's 3 is because they've
ballistic skill 4
on the turn that they come in. Yeah. There you go. It's part of the rule for the formation. So they've all hit. Yep. They need 6s because it's again armor 13 because of quantum shielding.
Nothing.
Nada.
Right.
So the Riptide is placing his template on the Stalker. We'll also hit the Spider.
Yep.
So rolling to hit.
Okay. So as it's an over profile, go
roll to see if it gets hot.
Which doesn't
get hot. And scatter. Hit.
Doesn't.
So it's 1. 4's glance. 5's the pen. 3. Nada. On the spider, you need 2s to wound. 1 wound. He is behind cover, so he gets a... What are we saying that?
Oh, hang on a minute.
5 up?
Armor value.
13.
Ordnance.
Yes.
So I get to roll 2 dice.
Ah, okay, so he gets to roll
Pick
2
the
dice.
highest, so...
So we've had 3, roll 1 dice. No. Cool. I'm going to give this... the spider will say 5+. So 5+ on the spider. No, 4+ reanimation protocol to follow. So 4+ reanimation. Yes, spider's fine. Markerites from this squad here are shooting up at the wraiths. To hit.
All of them.
Hitting on 4s.
Yahtzee!
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
Yahtzee.
I don't know if that's a thing. Cool, so 4 markerites on the wraiths. So this squad is using 1 marker light to up their ballistic skill, so they're now going to be hitting on what, 3s?
Yeah, hit on 3s.
Cool. They are gun drones. Cool, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, twin linked. So all hit, 4s. Yep. We have 1, 2, 3, so... Whoop. So I get 3+ invulnerable save. Pass them all, we're all good.
Right,
Okay, we have the next dot here, so it's these gun drones here.
Yeah, these gun drones.
So the mark lights came from these gun drones.
So 1 more off, and basically same deal.
Hit on 3s, twin linked. Yeah, so all hit bar 1, and then we're wounding on 4s. We have one bit cocked. 1. And 3+. Fine.
Okay, the remaining 2 are going to be taken off, and that's going to up the Ghost Kill's ballistic skill.
Hit. Rolling to hit. And then reroll, you need a 6. Yep,
Lovely.
nice. So all of them hit. What strength is this?
This is strength 7, so
Cool,
on 3s.
so winning on, no, 2s. And toughness 5.
Toughness 5, oh, cool. Easy. Okay.
Cool. And then I have my 3+, failing 2 of them, and then I have 4+ reanimation protocols. So 4+ reanimation, fail 2, so 1 wraith has died. Oh no. His fusion blaster is out of range of the wraith because 1 died.
Okay.
So these guys here are going to be firing at the wraith up there. They get an extra shot because they didn't move in the movement phase.
Let's go to
So
kids.
hitting on 4s. A lot of dice. Wounding on 4s. Strength 5, toughness 5.
Yeah.
Reroll that one for cocked. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Correct.
Yeah.
So 3+ invulnerable, followed by 4+ reanimation protocols. No, another one dies. Bye bye, Wraith. So we're going to make jetpack moves for everything, and then we'll come back and show you what's moved.
Right, okay, so the jetpack moves, so these XV8s, they've literally just scooted along just to get away from the thing that I can't really kill and hopefully get some things in 2 blades. Stealth suit that could, he got a lovely 11-inch jump move and just went whee down there.
Yeah.
Everything else is pretty much piled up, ready to sweep. It's just, you know, got a nice even spread.
That's what she said.
And yeah, and the Ghost Kills are just kind of, just scoot out from behind this building just to, again, just bring up and hopefully get a nice field of fire onto those Reiki base.
Cool, and objectives, you're doing quite well.
Objectives have come really well, yeah. So obviously, hold the line.
Achieved, done.
Achieved,
that's
done.
because we have 3 along this line here and the stealth suits here, so that's quite nice.
So that's
and then you
another
have ascendancy, so you have 3 and I only have 1. So D3.
D3.
Here we go, roll for it.
Come on.
2. So that's not bad. You're on a total of 4 VPs.
4 VPs, yeah.
That's quite good going, I think. Necron turn 3, we have Dust and Ashes, Blood and Guts, secure objective 2. Objective 2 is just through that window. It's the one that Noel's been milking for 2 turns with the stealth suits. So I'm not going to be able to get that, I don't think. But Blood and Guts and Dust and Ashes, maybe. For Dust and Ashes, I have nominated my Warlord as the one. So if he survives to the end, he gets 1 victory point. Okay, movement. So, Night Side has come in. One of the Night Sides, the other one didn't. He's moved in just 18 inches and all the warriors have disembarked there. In terms of movement then, the Treyarch Stalker has nominated the Commander and that Crisis Suit as his rerolls to hit and wound. The Praetorians have jumped from here with their jump pack to there. These Praetorians, again, oh, Scheiße. I go German when I hit things. As they've jumped from there to there. Liam's trying to get away really, really quietly because he's leaving. Stalker's moved up around here. New Scarab base of birth. I chose reanimation protocols. I actually haven't moved them yet. I'm going to move them in a minute.
You chose reanimation protocols?
Yeah.
Surprise.
I know. I've got to keep you guys on your toes. These two user two blades have moved around here to get some shots off on these guys. And I moved a few units around here to try and take out these crisis suits. I'm just trying to whittle down units across the board. And then if we go around the other side, you'll notice the Wraiths have popped out using Wraith form to get over to the other side. I'm taking out the higher threat units, so they should be able to take out the broadside this turn. So that's it in terms of my movement. I will move the Scarabs and then we'll go over to shooting. Okay, to kick off shooting, the Treyarch Stalker has moved around. He's going to shoot at the Commander and that Crisis Suit there. So, as these two were nominated as the designated target for that, that formation, he gets to reroll. So these are essentially Melter, hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 2s. 2 wounds, 4+ cover save because of the turret. Failing 2, it's instant death. However, he can't see your commander,
no,
so
he
just
can't.
one dice.
So it's that.
And that is first blood because a unit has died. The Praetorians here, they each have 1 shot. They're all going to be firing at the commander. So 6 shots, strength 5, AP2, twin linked, and re-rolling 2 wound, hitting on 3s. So all hit bar 1, and then I'm wounding on, your toughness is 4.
5.
5? Oh,
Iridium.
So 4s. 4 wounds, AP2. Does he have any sort of other save?
He has student injectors, so it's 4 feel no pains.
Cool. So 4 feel no pains.
4 feel
Is
no
it
pains.
5 up?
Come on.
Failing. How many wounds do you have?
4, so he's down to 1.
He's down to 1 wound. So still in the game, I will be charging him. This night side is going to shoot down at this Crisis Suit just here. 4 shots, Tesla, hitting on 3s, twin linked. They all hit. 6 gives me 2 additional hits. So that's a total of 6 hits. Strength 7, so wounding on 2s. So 2 to wound. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds. Okay, you get your regular save.
A regular save.
Yeah, you got 3+. Yeah?
Sorry, this is against who?
This guy here.
Okay, yeah, so 3+.
Cool. Failing 1, he's got 2 wounds, right?
Yeah, 2 wounds are down to 1.
So he's down to 1 wound. These 10 Necron warriors are going to be shooting at this Crisis Suit here. Okay, so the Necron warriors on that Crisis Suit hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s. That's 1. So we have 1, 2, 3 wounds. Only 3. So 3+ saves. Cocked. Cocked.
Third time's a charm.
Fine, so
Loves
absolutely
it.
fine, no wounds. Warlord is firing his Gauss cannon on the chariot at these guys. Ballistic skill is 5, so hitting on 2s, 1 hit. And then wounding on 3s, 1 wound. It's AP3.
AP3 bypasses armour, so down to 1.
Down to 1 wound. Now, these 3 Tomb Blades are going to rapid fire into these guys here. So hitting on 3s, these are twin linked as well. All hit. Wounding on 3s, strength 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds. You get your 3+.
Cool.
So we have 1 dies. Oh, actually 1's on 1 wound, so 1 dies
Yeah.
and 1 is down to 1 wound. Okay, these 3 Tomb Blades are firing at that squad of drones. Only 2 can see, so it's 4 shots. They're in rapid fire range. So hitting on 3s.
What's the AP on that?
AP, I think it's 4. I'll double check. So 3
Jink.
hit. Cool, jinking. And then to wound, your toughness is 3, right? Or is it 4?
Toughness 4.
Cool, so 3's to wound, so it's strength 5. That's 2 wounds.
Okay, 4 up cover.
Yeah.
1 down.
Cool, so 1 drone dies. Enough to pass the leadership test.
Yes. Is there anything?
So these 3 here are also going to fire at these drones. They're not in rapid fire. So hitting on 3s, they're twin linked. And then wounding on 3s. So 2 more wounds. You've jinked, so you get your 4+. 2 die, so leaving 1 behind. Nearly forgot about them. These Immortals are going to be shooting down at the Crisis Suit here on 1 wound. So hitting on 3s. Oh, sorry, they're hitting on 2s, but it's irrelevant anyway. They were hitting on 2s because of the Treyarch Stalker. Wounding on 3s. So that's 4 wounds. 4 3+ saves. No, he has died. So Crisis Suit's down. Leadership test on that drone.
Loves it.
Passes. Okay, to start with, we're going around and doing declaring all the assaults. So Warlord is charging into these guys here. Obviously he will be and he can't fail, but Overwatch.
No point in Overwatch.
We're not going to roll for Overwatch just because his guns can't damage the vehicle, and I will obviously just put him on the vehicle because that's the case. So see if he's in, he is in. Now, so they're now locked in combat. These 3 are going to charge him, so Overwatch on those.
Yep.
So it's just that guy, Overwatching, hit on 6s.
Nothing.
Nada. See if I'm in? I am. So these Scarabs here are going to be charging at these drones here, so Overwatch.
Okay. So
Hitting on 6s. 1.
twin linked.
Oh, very nice. Twin linked. Twin linked again, 6s. So we have 2.
Yeah. Okay. So strength 5, toughness 3.
Yep.
So
2s to wound.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. AP.
AP is 5.
Cool. So I don't get that, but I do get my reanimation protocols. 4+. Both pass. See if they're in. They are. Is he in? Just checking if he's in for supporting fire.
Yeah, just.
Cool, he's in, so he's also going to fire at them.
Okay, so be a nice quick one. Nothing.
Cool. I'll move those Scarabs in. These Wraiths are charging into the broadside. Overwatch.
Overwatch.
So 1 stealth suit here can see through the window for supporting fire.
So it's burst cannon on 6.
Yeah.
That's 2.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Strength 5, toughness 5, so
Yeah,
on 4s.
4s.
It's 1.
1, and then we have 3+, fine.
Okay, then we've got
Broadside.
broadside, so Hayum missile pods.
Yeah. Nada.
Twin linked.
6s again.
6s again.
1.
1. Okay. So that's strength 7, so on 2s.
2s. Nice.
Okay.
3+. Ah, it's 2. Did I have reanimation protocols on them? I did. They were in range at the start because they were up there. So 4+, yes, fine.
Okay. Then we've got the smart missile system.
Yep.
Okay. Twin linked.
Cool.
Come on.
1.
There you go. 1. Strength 5, so on 4s.
4s.
Nothing.
Nada. See if I'm in. Yes. So I shall move them in. These Treyarch Praetorians here are going to charge against the Warlord. So Overwatch.
Okay.
Does he have flamers?
He doesn't.
Oh, okay, that's good
No.
for me. Is this Fusion Blaster?
Fusion blaster, twin linked.
Yep.
Yeah. So what's the toughness?
Toughness is 5.
Toughness 5, so still on 2. Okay.
Yep. And then I get my reanimation protocol on a 4+.
Nope.
Nope. So 1 dies. This crisis suit is within 6. Oh, this crisis suit is within 6 inches. So here's Overwatch, supporting fire.
Nothing.
Cool. Okay, Chariot first. He gets D6 Hammer Wrath. Thank you guys, because you're the reason that I know that, because you keep telling me. So 4. So I got 4. They're resolved at strength 6. Very nice. So winning on 2s, we have 3 wounds. So you get your normal 3+ saves against these. Failing 1, so 1 guy dies. Now, what is your initiative?
Initiative is 2.
I believe mine is 2. So
at the same time.
yes, I am hitting on 3s, so I'm at skill 5, and then killing on 2s. Well, not killing necessarily, but oh no, strength 7. So there's only been 1
What's
wound.
the AP?
2.
AP 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's instantly a wound.
Yep. So he's lost a wound. He's turned down to 1, and then you get to hit back.
Okay. So 3 against 5, so that's on 5s.
Yep.
1.
Oh no, it's 4. Yeah, you need to be more than double, I think. Either way, it doesn't make any difference because you've got a 3.
Is it? Okay, so strength 5 against
Toughness 5. This goes against a rider in close combat.
4s.
Sweet, and then a 2+. Yep, fine. So that's that. We have now moving on, Hammer of Wrath from the bikes into the remaining crisis suit. So this strength 4. So 4s, we have 2 wounds, so 2 3+ saves. He only has 1 wound left.
Loves it.
Of course he does.
Ah.
Hitting at the same time.
So
So crisis suit first. Let's go for it. Hit on 4s, yes.
Lovely. Lovely, lovely.
I'm toughness 5, you are strength 3.
Strength 5.
Strength 5?
Yeah, these strength 5.
Cool. 4s. And then hitting on 4s. And wounding on 4s. 2 wounds, so 2 3+ saves.
Loves it.
Oh, he's still in there. So I'm locked in combat. Bring it on. So we've lost this combat here. So we'll roll
lost it by 1?
Yes, by 1.
Okay, so that's...
Oh no, by 2. 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
So it's -2.
Okay, yeah, because it's on the wound pool. So yeah, so -2, so that's 8 to 6. Yeah, 6.
Passes. So we just stay locked.
Attack first.
So the drones are hitting first.
Yeah.
Let's bring it,
Does
drones.
happen.
Come on.
So yeah.
They will be hitting me on 3s. Only 1. Okay, and then wounding on blah 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 3s.
Yeah.
Yes, I get 6+, followed by a 4+, feel no pain. No, so 1, it's down to 2 wounds. Now what I'm going to do is, because my hands are tiny, I'm going to roll for each one separately. You'll know what I mean. So first base, hitting on 4s, 1, and then wounding on, so that's a wound. So 1 save.
1 save?
Yep.
No.
No, so 1 drone dies. Second base, hitting on 4s, wounding on 5s. 1 wound.
1 wound. And good.
Cool. Next one. 5s. 2 wounds.
Nope. 2 down.
2 die. So we have 3 left, correct? I believe it's 3. And then 5s again. 1 wound.
Nope.
1 die. Oh, that's it.
That's it.
Cool.
Good.
Consolidation. 2 inches. Okay, so race. I don't know why my camera keeps zooming in. I think it's the weight of the lens. It pulls it and it zooms in. It's irrelevant. You don't need to know that. So they have 4 attacks each on the charge. Again, I'll roll them all separately because my tiny, tiny little hands.
Lady fingers.
Yeah. So hitting on 3s, wounding on. What's your toughness? 5, isn't it?
Toughness 4.
Oh, it's still 4. Yeah. Sorry. So 2s. Oh wow, only 2 wounds.
Okay. AP.
AP is dash. They're rending on 6s, but we didn't get one.
Right. So 2+.
Ah, he's lost a wound.
Down to 1.
Cool.
Okay.
And then the next one, 3s. And then 2s. So we have a rending, which means he loses a wound, which means he dies. So, broadside is dead. This is what I want to do, whittle away the firepower. 4-inch consolidation, actually. So the commander is hitting first. He is using fusion blades, which are sick. So, 4 attacks, yeah?
Yeah, 4
hitting
attacks.
on 4s with both weapon skill 4.
Yeah.
Thankfully, only 2.
2.
Strength.
Strength 8.
Wounding on 2s. Oh, 2 wounds. Okay, so 4+ AP1 doesn't make any difference.
Maybe the previous did.
Oh, it doesn't matter. 2 die. So hitting on 4s, my attack's back. Nice. Okay, 4s to wound. So that's 4 AP2. So it's just feel no pain. So you get 4 feel no pain. You need to make all 4.
Come on. No,
Commander is dead. Slay the warlord.
Slay
Blood,
the
blood, blood. Bottom of the screen. All that stuff. Blood. There's gunshots. There's after effects.
It's all going down.
Yeah. So, consolidation. 6 inches. Okay, that's the end of my turn. Dust and ashes. That's still just my warlord. Blood and guts. 1 VP if one enemy unit was completely destroyed the assault phase. If I completely destroyed 3 or more enemy units during the assault phase, scored D3 points instead. How many did I kill? I killed 3.
Yeah, you did.
Commander, there, broadside, and the drones.
Yeah.
So that's D3 points there. And secure objective 2, I've moved over to it, but obviously the stealth suits are there, so I'm not controlling it. I will roll my D3 for blood and guts, however. So,
What?
my D3 for blood and guts, 6. Oh! 3 for blood and guts there. Very, very, very nice. That puts me on a total of, I got first blood, slay the warlord, 3 for that, and 1 for hold the line. So I'm doing okay. I'm going to keep hold of both of these objectives. So we'll move over to Tau turn 3. Farsight, turn 3. Application of force, rapid strike, secure objective 3. Objective 3 is that one there. The one with the 3 on it. So that's it in terms of the objectives. Now, can you talk us through your movement? What's happened?
Right, okay, so first off, I'll actually say passed the Nova charge test, and he's taken the Nova Shield profile for this.
This is a 3+ invulnerables.
Yeah. Aside from that, the Riptide's just moved right up, just to give himself the maximum amount of distance. The XV8 that's alone there has just scooched up to be a little bit closer to your death croissant. Then aside from that, Markolites and Stealths have moved up again a little bit, and the only other thing that's moved really is these guys have scooted along. These guys have come out to play so they can get a good field of fire onto those Tomb Blades, and the loneliest Stealth Suit and Drone left over have just moved up to try and charge those Tomb Blades. Yes,
Cool.
Charging willingly.
Yeah. Okay, so shooting phase. The run move on that drone.
Run move on that drone 6, which is exactly what I wanted.
The 4 drones here are going to be firing through at this squad of 3 Tomb Blades. Hitting on 4s. 4, so they have 4 Markolites on them.
Lovely. These 6 Pathfinders, they'll also be going for the same squad of Tomb Blades.
You're on the same squad that's already got 4, yeah?
Yep.
So to hit on 4s.
Okay, that's another 4.
Cool. These guys are going to be firing at the Tomb Blades. They've taken 2 Markolites to up their ballistic skill, so they are now hitting on 2s.
5. Okay, not within rapid fire range.
No.
So
hitting on 2s. We have that's cocked, yeah. So 2 hits.
2 hits.
And then they're going to be wounding on 4s because toughness 5, strength 5.
Yep.
4s. 2 wounds. I get my 3+ armor followed by reanimation protocol. So 3+ armor, and then reanimation protocol 5.
Lovely.
These guys here are firing all the way down the line at the same squad of Tomb Blades. I'm guessing they're using some Markolites to. So they're using 2 Markolites to up their ballistic skill to 2. So there are 4 Markolites left. We've used an extra Markolite, hitting on 2s, rerolls, and the reroll is on a 6. So hitting on 2s.
Everything. Nice.
All of them.
Yeah.
So wounding on 4s, strength 5, toughness 5. I've got a bit of a cocked. Cool. 8, count them really fast. Bam. 3+ armor. What? What? Oh, and also Liam's gone, but whatever.
Denied.
The Emperor protects. Subscribe. I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start doing subliminal messaging. So every so often I'll be like, so 2's to hit and 3's to subscribe, and then you guys will all subscribe, and then I'll be the biggest YouTube channel.
A bit of a Fight Club dick pic just spliced in.
Oh yeah. There'll be one. There is one frame of my penis in this video. Whoever finds it gets. What do they get?
In all honesty, if you can find John's penis,
exactly, you get pride. You get to tell the world you've seen it. No one has ever seen it, including myself.
Even my silly rolling skills will just mean I'll fail the charge.
No.
It's for the great good.
No.
Look over there. Do you see?
No. Right, okay, so more shooting, I guess. That's what we're here to see.
Yeah, exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wraiths. Not
These
Sue,
mark
though.
drones on the Wraiths. Who was Sue? I forgot about Sue.
Sue was a Wraith Lord.
Sue a Wraith?
Lord?
Yes. Oh, Sue
Yeah.
was in the Eldar army.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. A Wraith named Sue.
Cool. So we're on to hit. 4s. We have 3 Markolites on those Wraiths there. 2 ghost kills, yes.
2 ghost kills.
They have used all of those Markolites. They're now ballistic skill 7, which means they are hitting on 2s, and they get to re-roll, and when they re-roll, they hit on 5s.
Right.
So these are Psychic Iron Rakers coming in, hitting on 2s. Roll them death. It's a bit of a cocked one. We re-roll that, and then the 1s we re-roll, and we need 5s on those. So 5s. No, alas. Cool, and then strength.
Strength 7.
Reading on 2s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Lady hands.
Cool. Little lady hands, and then 3+ invulnerable saves, failing. Quite a few of them there. And then, so do we still have? Yes, I do. It's still that turn. So I still got the reanimation protocols. I went at the start of the notes. No, it's not, because you went second.
Good
so
point.
I've still got it. I failed 1, so 1 has lost a wound. Boop. So trending fusion from the ghost kill.
Yep, so again.
And then re-roll it. Well, no. Okay. 2 1s in a row.
Lovely. So,
And then 2s again.
Lovely.
Yes. 3+ invulnerable save. Fine. Cell squad is firing at the race. We have burst cannons and a fusion. Correct.
yeah, white for the fusion.
They're hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s.
Yeah, take count.
Yeah?
Yeah. So we have.
Very kind of you, sir.
So we have 4 in total. Fusions missed.
Yeah,
As
fusions
have the
missed.
other burst cannon shots.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, strength 5 toughness 5, so on 4s.
4s. 3 wounds. 3 3+ armor saves. Here we go. 3+. Fails 1. Still get reanimation. Passes. Absolutely fine.
Filth.
Tink, tink, tink. Tinkerbell.
Right.
Yeah. What's its? Okay. So this guy, it's fusion. Shooting at that. He's within double tap range.
Yeah,
So,
obviously he doesn't have Skyfire, however, so...
Oh, do I jink? I'm gonna jink because I prefer to be safe than sorry. You don't want to see a crying John.
So on 6s.
Yeah. There we go. That's why you jink. Right. To
so-
pen.
To pen. So some
It's
melters,
11.
So 11, strength 8, and
So
some
3
melters,
to
so
glance.
I get both dice, which is lovely.
It's a pen. Just a
enough.
pen.
Yeah, just a pen.
I need a 4+. I guess a 3. So on the pen table. So let's roll on the pen table.
So AP1, so it's +1.
Yes. +2.
+2. Oh,
yes.
lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Here we go. Come on.
4, please.
6. Blows up. Boom. Blows up.
Now, it's a flyer.
Big bada
Is
boom.
it zooming?
Yes.
Big
No,
bada
it's
boom.
It's got a
It does
Lodge
something.
around somewhere.
We have
Big
to read the
bada
rule
boom.
book. Darren, read the rule book.
Corbin Dallas multi
Read the rule book, mate. Read the rule book, mate. Mate. Ah! Ah, you just punched me in the penis. Read the rule book, mate. I mean,
I can't do with you fit with all this fucking pressure.
so
You place
we
the blast marker over the top of it first,
so blast marker goes up, bam.
then roll 2d6.
Roll to scatter. Scatters 7 inches this way,
Okay.
so we'll measure that
So
out.
it's-
Neither of you got a tape measure in hand, have you?
No. How many people does it take to measure a blast scatter?
The old.
Any
Anything underneath? Because I can't see, it's too far away.
I can see 2 Necrons.
Cool, so 2 warriors, strength 6, so 2's to wound.
Yeah.
2's to wound,
Both wound.
both wounds. 3+, 4+, fine. So he's using his overcharge blast,
Yeah.
rolling to get hot.
Fine.
No.
So doesn't roll to get hot. Then we're going to place that right
I
next.
wonder where that's going. Oh, what a
Just
surprise.
So lovely. Got my shaky hand syndrome. So 4 minus his
Ballistic skill.
bliss skill, which is 3.
So
1
1 inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7.
I think it's just about
So 2's to wound. Yes.
2's to wound. A lot of
Bar one.
wounds. Now I don't. This is AP2, right?
AP2.
So I don't get any sort of armor, but I do get reanimation. It's instant death, so my reanimation is minus to 5. Pass 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 die. Twin link fusion, riptide into them.
Yep.
Bam, hits.
Strength 8. So on
2s.
2s.
Cocked. Cocked. Cocked.
Ah!
1. Cool. Is
Okay.
that it for shooting?
Yeah, that is it. So,
Any assaults? Do you want to?
yes, we will be assaulting.
No, to achieve a card is charging his stealth suit into my race. I have no Overwatch, obviously. See if they're in. They're in.
They're in. Lovely.
Ghost kills are also going to charge in. Hey guys.
Yeah.
Welcome to the party, pal. That was my impression of Bruce Willis from the film Die Hard. You can't swear on this channel, Darren. Yippee-ki-yay, mother lover.
What?
I don't know. Need to replace it.
You can't swear on this channel.
It's a new rule.
It's a new rule.
It's a new rule, mate.
Fuck that.
What?
Yeah, they're all going to swear now. Right. Cool.
Right.
So let's see if they're in. 4
4.
inches. Yeah. Well, it's from the drone, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then.
4
Cool.
inches.
So they'll also move in.
Lovely.
Party City.
Yeah.
So the stealth is charging the Tomb Blades. Tomb Blades are going to overwatch. So hitting on 6s, but they are twin linked. Wounding on 3s, nothing. See if he's in.
Okay.
Come at me, bro. He's in.
Loves it.
He does love it, doesn't he? He loves close combat. So we're going to start Warlord and Crisis Suit hitting at the same time. I'm hitting on 3s, however. 1, needing a 2. Oh, there it is. There's your wound.
And
So,
AP.
AP2.
AP2.
Strength 7, he's dead. But he does get hit back first before he
Oh, yeah,
dies.
that's true. So,
Before he dies. Nada.
Nada.
So he is dead. I assume we get to consolidate D6.
correct, mundo.
4 inches. So move just like that. There. His attacks, hitting on 4s.
Loves
2,
it.
nice. Strength is 5, isn't it?
Strength 5.
4s to wound. 1
1.
wound, so I get a 3+ to 1, and then I get a 4+. Passes. 4+ through reanimation. Now hitting on 4s, my attack's back. Oh, hit. Wounding on 4s. 1 wound. 3+ save. What is it?
Cocked.
It's cocked. It's a 1. He's dead.
Boom.
Another one dead. That's 2 combats.
Motherfucker.
And then consolidation of 3 inches. They have moved 3 inches. Next combat, stealth suit. What's your stealth suit's initiative? I imagine it's low.
It's 2.
Cool, we're hitting at the same time. You're hitting same time as me.
Okay.
Okay, so the reason you might be wondering, why is he charging stealth suits and stuff into people? Application of force is the reason we have this assault over here going on. So he's achieved that. However, this, just for fun. Just for fun. Sadistic fun.
Exactly.
Sadistic,
Yeah.
killy fun.
Well, more masochistic than sadistic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's 4 attacks on the charge.
I should charge more often.
Do it, man. Okay, hitting on 4s, I imagine.
So your weapon skill
4.
4. So 4 against 2. So yeah. 4s. Yeah, it's 4s because it is 2
Yeah,
different.
4s. You need
go
to be
two
more
different-
than double, I think.
Yeah.
If I'm wrong, remind me. I'm not checking. It's late. So we have 1 hit, and then wounding on. Your strength is 3, right?
Correct.
So you need 6s.
Nothing.
Is it 6s?
The opposite of a
5 or
6.
6. 4s, 2, and then strength 4, toughness 3. So 2 wounds, 2 save. What is your save?
3+.
3+. No! So that's
Locked in combat.
So he's locked in. Hit him first. I'm going against the stealth suits. So all the wraiths are hitting against the stealth suits. I'm hitting on 3s. So winning on 2, 6 are ending. So 2 are dead. And then we have 5 saves of 3+. So just need to fail 1 of these. 5 3+ saves.
Loves it.
I know you got 3, 2 more, so that was only 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn it. Okay, so in this one.
Ah, she's dead. So the stealth suit has died. Stealth suit unit has died. And then
Bleeding out.
we have ghost kills and their associated drones. Let's do the drones first.
Right,
I assume
okay,
their
so-
initiative is the same.
Initiative.
4s. Not 5s. 3.
3. Just
No.
yeah, it's for 3.
Strength 3, toughness is 5, so winning on 6s. No.
Nothing.
And then the ghost kills. How many attacks have we got? So they have 4 attacks each, 3 base, 1 for the charge. Let's go for this.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s, right?
Yeah.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 of them.
Yeah.
Now their strength.
Strength is 6.
Strength 6. My toughness is 6. Sorry, toughness is 5. So you're winning on 3s. Nice.
And
All
they're
wound.
monstrous creatures.
It is AP2. They're not instant deathing me, so I still get my 3+ invulnerable. I get that anyway.
Yeah.
So 3+ invulnerable. Oh, I failed 4 of them. So we're on turn 3. They still have reanimation protocols, so 1 dies. Well, basically, Noel lost combat by 1. It counts as 1 massive combat. I killed 3. He 3 wounds. He did 2 wounds. So he lost by 1. So leadership test -1.
Loves it.
Passes. Okay, so in terms of objectives, we have application of force achieved. D3 though, right?
Does it say D3?
Yeah, 1 BP wait, let me double check this.
It needs to be destroyed.
No, you need to destroy it. So you just get 1 victory point for application of force.
Yep.
You charge with 2 units. Rapid strike. You killed my night side when it came
The
in.
death cross on. It's gone.
So that's done.
Nom, nom, nom.
Very nice. 2 achieved. Secure objective 3. I was sat on that over there. So alas. Are you keeping hold of it or are you discarding it?
Yeah, I'm going to discard it.
Cool.
Yeah, there's no point in me keeping it.
We'll get over to Necron turn 4. On turn 4, we have secure objective 3, secure objective 1, dust and ashes, which is my warlord, and secure objective 2. Objective 3 is just here. Objective 2 is through that window. Stealth suits were holding it, but they're dead now. And secure objective 1 is our double points one. That's the one that gets you 2 points because it's holding that Necron Relic pylon there. So I've already done my movement. Night side automatically comes on, turn 4. So you've got all those warriors have gotten out. I've literally gone as close to the board as I can to try and take that riptide down. Warriors have moved up there as well. Other than that, everything's moving in to get in position for more close combat stuff. Treyarch Stalker couldn't see anything, so he couldn't designate a target for his formation, but the Praetorians here have moved up to kill that crisis suit. I'm trying to cut down all the threats across the board. Spider has moved back to claim this objective. He is going to give himself reanimation protocols. He can't give anyone else because they're all out of range. The Tomb Blades are locked in combat here, but over here my warlord has moved. Oh wait, I moved whilst no one was moving. The objective was to move on top of them, so he's just going to move there. He was here, so plenty of room. And then the Tomb Blades here have all moved up to get some shots off on those guys over there. Additionally, over here, the Scarabs have moved round. Obviously, they can now charge in against these guys. I could probably kill those ghost kills with the amount of attacks they've got. And then Tropic Strike. So, let's start the shooting phase. Night side, firing down at the Riptide. 4 shots, hitting on 3s. 6s give, they are twin links as well. 6s giving it additional 2 hits. So, strength 7, toughness 6, winning on 3s. We have 2 wounds. Now you have your 3+.
So what's the AP?
AP is like 4, I think.
Yeah, so
you
yeah.
get 3+.
No, that's
What?
my invuln.
Yeah?
Yeah, I guess it's armour.
Yeah,
2+.
Oh, you got 2+ armor.
On a
There you go.
Riptide, yeah.
Oh, fair enough. 2+.
Loves it.
85. These Necron warriors are going to be shooting at the Riptide. We have 18 because 2 of them are out rapid fire. Hitting on 3s. Winning on 6s. No wound. Oh, 1 wound. 2+.
Loves it.
So those warriors hitting on 3s again. And then winning on 6s. 1 wound again. 2+.
Loves
Fine.
it.
These 3 Treyarch Praetorians are going to shoot at that crisis suit, hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 3s. They're AP2, however, so do you have any feel no pain or anything like that? Nope, he dies. So the Gorse Cannon from here is going to shoot at these guys,
Jink.
hitting on 3s, cool.
Actually, what's the AP?
3.
Yeah, Jink.
And then winning on 2s, yes. I believe it's 2s? No, it's not, it's 3s. Strength 5. Toughness is 4, right?
Yeah, toughness 4.
So nothing happens there.
Okay.
Now the Tomb Blades here are going to be firing up at these guys here. Hitting on 3s. Twin links. Just missing. So winning on what is it? 2s. Strength 5, toughness 3. So 4 wounds.
What's the AP?
AP is we have to double check.
No.
So it's AP 4, but they get 4+ cover because they're on a ruin. So
2
2 die. Next squad of Tomb Blades, exactly the same thing. So, hitting on 3s. Oh, that was a 1. Twin length though, all hit.
Yeah.
Winning on 2s. So 2's the wound. We have 6 wounds. Cool.
5, 6.
So over here we
6
have
4-ups.
6 4-up saves.
Come on.
Failing just a 1. Nice.
Love
so
it.
we have another one down. It's enough to force a leadership test.
It is.
That's all the shooting I'm going to do.
This one's the closest, so as character, so look out, sir. No,
No,
fail.
it's a character dies. Cool. Leadership test on them because I've
Yeah,
done
leadership
shooting
test,
at
so
them.
on their basic, which will be 7.
Yep.
A
Fail. How far are they falling back? 2d6.
6 inches. So
not enough to take them off the board.
no, but enough to
But they are
lock them down.
falling away. I've run these Trout Stalkers, they got 4 inches, they just moved up very, very slightly. So we're over to the assault phase already. The Warlord over there is going to charge those drones, so if those drones want to overwatch...
They're marker drones,
Oh, they're
so
marker drones.
while they can overwatch, it would be a wasted effort because nothing even close.
Warlord is in, so we'll move him in. Scarabs here are going to charge into the back of the Ghost Kills, no overwatch because... thingy, but you can support in fire with these
Same
guys.
deal with marker lights though. I can marker light you, but there's nothing to hit you.
Exactly, no point.
So,
See if they're in. They are obviously in.
Yeah.
Cannot fail.
nom 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 nom.
And that's it in terms of my assaults to declare. Okay, to start with we have D6 Hammer of Wrath, 1, Strength 6, winning on 2s, 1 wound, 1 save, 4 plus. 5.
Loves it.
So you're hitting on 5s. Weapon
Five.
skill 2 against weapon skill 5, so he's hitting on 5s. 1,
3.
cool. And then wounds.
Yep.
2 plus, fine. And then my attack's back, hitting on 3s. 3, and then 2s to kill. 2 die. Strength 7, AP 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 die. 2
So
leadership
lost
checks
by
here
2,
first.
so 5 or under.
Yeah,
Nope.
fails.
So-
Initiative off.
Yeah.
4,
Nope.
3. Oh, what's your initiative?
Initiative 2.
Oh, okay, right. So
Sorry, 4.
4. Right, okay, you win then, because I...
Yeah.
So we just say locked in combat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because my initiative is 2. 2
So-
attacks,
It's 1.
1 hits, and then wounding on
3
5.
against.
3 against 5, so 6s.
No.
And then 4s to hit, all hit.
Yeah.
Strength 4, toughness 3, wounding on 3s. 3 wounds. Okay, so 3 armor saves, we just look back. I did wound him. Fails. He's dead.
Bang.
Consolidation. See if I'm going to throw it from a distance, see if I make it. No, didn't make it. Hit the Warlord. What did I get?
Instant death!
Oh no!
Instant
You
death!
got clocked on the head.
It's the dice gods.
Yeah. What did I get? What did I get? Got 4, mate. So I shall move then in a minute. Okay, so the race are hitting first. They get 3 attacks each. There's 3 of them left, which by my maths equals 9 attacks. So hitting on 4s, winning on 3s, because I'm strength 6. So 1 rend, so 1 wound is just lost. Do you have an invulnerable or feel no pain or anything like that?
Nope.
So 1 drone just dies, and then you need 2 saves, 2 regular armor saves. So 2 regular armor saves. Fine,
Loves
nice.
it.
Okay, you'll be next with your drones, and then we'll go over to the scarabs and go. So you're hitting on 4s. 2 hits.
Strength 3, toughness 4.
Strength 3,
5.
toughness 5. So no wounds. Okay, we're going to work through the scarabs onto the ghost kills. I'm going to do 2 base at a time, just for dice reasons. So hitting on 4s. So winning on 6s. Nothing. So next batch, hitting on 4s. Winning on 6s. Nothing. Final batch, hitting on 4s. Winning on 6s.
Cocked.
Cocked. No, all that. It's a lot of attacks. No 6s in the wounds.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah. Ghost kills, attacking back.
Right.
Hitting on 3s. 2.
2.
Winning on 2s. 2 wounds. What's its strength?
Strength on the ghost kill is 6. So
Cool.
it's
Instant death. So we have 2 wounds. They're instant death, and it's AP2. So 2 scarab bases drop. 2 hit. Yep.
Okay.
Nada.
Nada.
Cool. So, who won combat? You technically caused 2 wounds, but they were instant death, so technically they caused 6. But I don't know if that's how that works. You think it's how it works?
So I won.
Whoop, whoop. I'm fearless. They're all fearless. It's
They're all
irrelevant
fearless.
teams. I secured objective 1. Objective 1, we agreed at the start of the turn because it was a tactical thing. It gives you 2 points instead of 1, so that gives me 2 points there. Secure objective 3, I am sat on it, so I've achieved that. Dust and Ashes, still arguing over that one. Secure secure objective 2 that is being fought for in that combat just over there.
Tooth and nail.
So,
and
indeed.
and metally bits.
Yeah. Pain. So, over to Tau, Farsight, turn 4.
Earth, cast, pilot, array.
What does that mean?
I get a reroll.
Okay.
I went over.
He rolled Nova, he got a 1, he said some words. And then
Earth,
he
cast,
didn't
pilot, array.
I said more words.
Farsight gets it back eventually after the errata.
Fluff alert,
Which he
alert.
still fails.
Oh, so no.
No Nova charge,
Nova
but
charge on this bad boy.
I do have stimulant injectors, so 5+ feel no pain before he takes a wound, which he fails, so it's down to 4.
Cool. So Tau, turn 4 objectives. We have secure objective 5, concentration of fire, no prisoners, and secure objective 3. Objective 5 is just there. Objective 3 is the one that I've been holding with my immortals. I always complain about them, but they always end up doing stuff. So we'll start talking about Tau's movement. There isn't much of it. In terms of movement, nothing could really move. This unit here regrouped and moved 3 at 25 snapshots. They moved very slightly at all. And the Riptide here moved this way, tiny little bit. That
The
is
only
it.
other movement of choice is the marker drones over there. They've just brought themselves forward so they can get some light fire onto there and hopefully light a few of these bad boys up.
Cool. Okay, so shooting.
Yeah.
Marker drones here are firing at the Tomb Blades. Which one, the furthest one or the closest?
They will be the closest to them, so it'll be these ones here.
Cool.
So on
4s. One marker drone.
One mark.
One marker light there. It's very late.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then these 3 going to be firing through the window, snap firing.
Snap firing because they regrouped.
1.
So that's 2.
Up to 2.
So the marker lights have been used on this squad. This squad here is going to be firing at them. So
Yeah, so ballistic skill 5 for the Fire Warriors, and I have forgotten the previous iterations, but because the Fire Blaze is skill 5, he'll be on 7, and he's the white dice.
Cool.
Okay.
Running on 4s. So 3+ armor, and then 4+ reanimation. Rerolling 1s because I am within 12 inches of the Warlord, and he allows me to do such a thing. 1 has died, so I got a 2 though. So 2 have died, 1 survives. Yeah.
So he'll be doing
Single
at the
drone
Tomb Blade.
At Tomb Blade, yeah.
Oh, that's cocked anyway.
4 shots from 1 drone.
Oh yeah, sorry, 2 twinlings.
Hang on 4s.
Yep.
Oh, hit.
Okay, strength 5, so on 4s, nothing.
Nada.
Okay.
We have these guys up in that building firing down at the same guy. So, hang on 4s. 2 hits.
2 wounds. Come on. Yes.
Cool. 3+. Fail. Oh, 4+. Oh, he's dead! That's concentration of fire. Nice. Well done. Riptide is firing at
Death
the
croissant.
night side.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Have you got any sort of skyfire?
no skyfire.
Cool. Hitting on 6s. 1 hit.
1
I'm
hit.
drinking, obviously.
Okay. So strength 7.
11. Yeah. So roll dice.
11. So force of
4s.
glance 5 to 10. Nothing.
Nada.
Then we got twinning fusion.
Nope. And again, nope.
Nope. Okay, that's that.
This combat here then, we have the race hitting first. Hitting on 4, so we have 3. And then wounding on 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
1 is rending, so 1 drone dies.
Okay.
Bloop, and then the other one gets a save.
Loves it.
Loves it. 4s.
4s.
Drones hitting on 4s. 1 hits.
Strength 3.
No wounds.
No wounds.
The scarabs are in 2 bases at a time. Hitting on 4s. It's cocked. So running on 6s. 1 wound. 1 save for the ghost kill.
Ooh.
Oh. You just lost a wound?
Yeah, lost a wound.
How many's he got left?
3.
And then the other one's from the scarabs.
They take
6s. No wounds! Ghost kills attack back. So the one who's gone on the scarabs, let's do that one first.
Yeah, let's do the scarabs first. Okay, so 2. Strength 6.
Get 2s. 2, yeah.
2 instant deaths.
I don't have reanimation protocols or anything like that, so 2 bases are down. But, oh no, you've still got this guy.
Yeah.
So this guy onto the race.
Okay.
So 4s, 2 wounds.
So on 3s.
Yep.
1.
3 plus invulnerable, fine. Now, so the Overlord, 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. Only 1. 2s to kill, 1 dies. Your attacks
Okay.
against me. Oh, actually,
Initiative 2,
drones.
yeah?
Yeah, your drones are initiative 2.
So I moved him off, but he gets to hit
he still
that.
gets to attack, yeah.
So, okay, so
1.
1.
That's a wound. 2 plus, fine. Cool.
Right.
That's that. So
Okay.
your objectives. You have secure objective 5, achieved.
Achieved.
Concentration of fire, 1 VP, achieved.
Yes,
Well done.
which is awesome.
We learnt from last time.
We did. Concentration fire, stick with the unit until it doesn't exist anymore. Also,
Yeah.
no prisoners. Score 1 victory point if one enemy unit was completely destroyed. The same
Nice.
Tomb Blaze. So that
It's achieved, yeah, another
has got
VP.
me 2 victory
And secure objective 3, no.
points. No.
Okay, so turn 5, Necrons, Code of Combat, secure objective 4, Supremacy, Dust and Ashes, secure objective 2. Secure objective 4 is just behind there. I've moved some Tomb Blades, I'll show you a better view in a minute. And we realised, because the stealth suits are dead, there is no one actually contesting from Tau. Objective 2 is no one in 3. So that's objective 2 there, and objective 4 there, as just showed you. The night side has moved and come this way a little bit. Other than that, everything's just shimmied around to get better line of sight. And over here, Tomb Blades have moved. I was trying to contest that secure objective, so it's irrelevant, but I can try and kill some stuff. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so the Tomb Blades firing at this squad of Fire Warriors. Hitting on 3s, twin links. Just messing with 2. Toughness is 3, strength is 5, so running on 2s. 3 wounds.
AP is.
AP is 4, I believe, so
Ooh, yeah. Plus the armour. But we do say, what, cover?
yeah, you get 4 plus.
Because behind the Aegis.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 plus cover on 3, wasn't it?
I believe it was 3.
Okay, cool. 3. Loves
1 dice.
bar 1.
Also 1 drops.
It's kind
Night sight here is going to fire down at these drones. Snapshots because it jinked. 6s. I don't get bonus for Tesla because it was jink, but they are still twin links. And then 2s to wound. 1, never mind. These Tomb Blades here are going to fire at these drones. Only 2 can see, 1 can't see because
They're
of
not
the
within
statue.
12, just
Not
out.
within rapid fire range. Hitting on 3s, twin links. And then wounding on 3s. 6, it's a wound.
Okay, AP is?
AP is 4.
Sorry, yeah, okay, 1 down.
Okay. Okay, so the Treyarch Stalker designated the Riptide as his target. 2 shots. They're essentially melter. Or re-rolling that. Both hit. Strength 8. Your toughness is 6, isn't it? Is it 5?
Toughness is 6.
Toughness 6, so 2 to wound. Re-rolling. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. And sorry.
4 plus cover save.
4 plus cover save.
Because of the ruins, he's 25% obscured. Cocked. So fails 1. Does he get feel no pain?
Yeah, he's got feel no pain.
Cool.
Loves it.
Passes, nice. Okay, these warriors here are going to fire at the Riptide, hitting on 3s. Sorry, actually hitting on 2s because of the Treyarch Stalker. They're in range of that, but it doesn't make any difference because it's all 1s. And it's 2 wounds. Give me them 2 up saves.
So how many?
2.
2.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Fails
Fails
1.
one.
Feel no pain.
No.
No, she's down to 3 wounds.
Yep.
That squad of warriors you can see in the distance, they are also firing. I'm going to do this in 2 batches. This is the first set of 10 shots. I keep knocking over this building, it's really annoying. Cool, they are not hitting on 2s, they're hitting on 3s because they're not close enough to the Treyarch Stalker. So 6s to wound. Clock's cocked. So we have 1 wound. 2 plus.
Loves it.
Yep. Second match hitting on 3s. Cocked. Still cocked. My God! I'm not building over again.
Why don't you just take it off? It's not playing it live.
That is a very good point. We're going to remove the building. The building's being removed. Okay, and then we need 6s.
John's caused more damage to the building.
So 6s to wound. 2 wounds. 2+, and then 5+. No, so he's down to 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Mortals in this building here are going to fire through at the Riptide. Hit on 3s. Actually, hitting on 2s, sorry. That was a 2 because they are next to the Trout Stalker. 1 wound. Hey!
Me and my wounds.
No, he's down to 1 wound.
down to 1
So
wound.
close! So very, very, very close. Okay, so assaults, the Trout Stalkers are going to charge into the Ghost Keels. They can't fail, but 7. So move them in. These guys here are going to charge in against these guys, so we have Overwatch.
Yes, we do. Pathfinders first on 6s.
Yeah. Now that. Cool, so Overwatch coming in. Boom.
On 6s.
Yeah. 3 to wound on 4s. Nothing. See if I'm in. I am. Yay.
Okay.
Warriors are going to charge against the Riptide. I know they've rapid fired, but Reclamation Legion gives them Relentless. They're going to charge in just to shut him up.
Yeah.
So, Overwatch.
Okay, so on the iron,
6s.
nothing, and then we got Twin Infusion. Nothing. Twice
Nothing.
over.
See if I'm in. I am. Yay. Okay, Warlord onto that drone. 3s. 2s to kill. Dead. Your attack's back though, same initiative.
Oh yes, good point.
1 attack.
1 attack.
4s.
Nothing.
No. So I win combat. Consolidate, 5 inches. So Hammer of Wrath first, auto hits. We have 1 wound, so 1 save, armor save.
1, okay.
No, so 1 dies. Okay, now we have attacks. We're both initiative 2, correct?
No.
Which one is?
Fireblade is initiative 3.
Cool, so he hits first.
And he has 3 attacks.
Cool. Weapon skill.
Weapon skill is 4.
Cool, so hitting on 4s. Yep. And strength.
Strength 3.
5, no 6s. 6s, yeah? Strength 3, toughness 5, 6s.
Yeah.
It's really late,
It is
sorry.
really
I know,
late.
you're probably sat there thinking, how can they not know this? You have no idea how tired we are.
Pass
So,
me that.
hitting on 3s, not 4s. We have 3. Wounding on 3s. 3 wounds, 3 armor saves. Failing just the 1.
Okay.
Their attacks, including the one who just died. 6 attacks back, hitting me on 4s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wounding on 6s. Strength 3, toughness 5. 2. So 2, 3+ armor. Fine. You have lost combat, sir. You have
Okay.
lost by how many? 3, was it?
3.
Cool, so leadership test, -3.
Okay, leadership is -3. Is 6. They fail.
Fail. So initiative off. I get 5. What are you gonna get, son?
Okay, 5.
Well, what's your base initiative? Oh,
Base
3.
initiative is
Stay locked in,
2,
basically.
but the Fireblade's 3.
Yeah.
So, yeah, locked in.
Locked in, or do you get away?
Well, if we're doing that, then there was loads of others that we just stayed locked in. So
I think we've got
let's
that
just call it
wrong.
locked
We're just
in.
going to call them locked in.
All locked in. If
Locked
you
in.
do the rules and all that shenanigans, and we'll ignore you and make the same mistakes next time.
Yes, thank you. Okay, so over to this combat. Wraiths coming first. So the Wraiths are going to attack first, hitting on 4s. Nice. 6 are rending. So we have just 4 wounds. This is because majority toughness is 4, correct?
5.
Okay, majority toughness is 5. In that case, I did 3 wounds. So 3 wounds because majority of toughness is actually 5.
Okay.
3 normal saves. Hey!
Oh.
So both drones die, and then a ghost kill loses a wound.
Okay, so I'm going to go with these.
Cool. Okay, 3 attacks. Yeah.
3 attacks.
Okay, hit me, bro. Hit on 4s. 1 hit.
Of course.
2s. Actually, what's your strength?
Strength is 6.
Cool. Yeah, it was 2s. That just 5. AP was
Maybe 2 because it's monstrous creature.
4+. Failed it, so 1 dies. However, they're at the same initiative, so he hits at the
Yeah.
same time. He is putting his attacks on.
The same unit.
Cool. Okay, go for it.
So
2 hits.
that's
2s.
like this. Come on, 2s. Yes.
And then 4+ reanimation. No, so 2 more die. However, they still get their attack. We go to this in 2 batches. Each Treyarch Praetorian gets 3 attacks on the charge. This is the first batch. I'm hitting on 3s. Running on 4s, AP2. So 3, that's basically 3 wounds. Do you feel no pain or anything?
No.
Cool, so 1 ghost kill dies. And then the second batch of 3.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Second batch of 3, I rolled to hit and I had 5 hits. And then rolling to wound on 4s. So there are 3 wounds. There's no sorts of saves on those. So, how many wounds do you have left?
Sorry, that's 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
No save
No
of any type
save.
allied. That's
1 wound.
Yeah, down to 1.
Cool. And then finally the scarabs will make their attacks on that dude. So hitting on 4s. Wounding on 6s because of entropic strike. So 6s. We have 1 wound. So on armor save, let's do this.
Loves it.
Ah, he loves it. He has lost combat. Is he fearless?
No, he's not fearless.
Okay, so leadership test.
7.
5, 6, 7,
One
8.
out.
Failed. Right, initiative off. 2. 1. I catch you. You die, right?
Monstrous creature. Does that play a part?
Well, not the initiative roll, no.
No. Okay.
So does he run down essentially?
Essentially, yeah.
Cool. So he is run down and dies. If we've got that wrong, please let us know. I'm sure we could read the rule book, but it's late and John has to be at work in London in the morning. So that's that. Okay, the warriors onto the Riptide. Wah! Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 6s. Nothing. And the second batch, because they're con gliding, only 2 more attacks can be made by this guy. The other guys are too far away. So they both hit 6s. Nothing. Okay, Riptide, he attacks back. 3 attacks, hitting me on 5s though, right?
Yeah.
The
Weapon skill
1.
1 because of Earthcast Pilot Array.
Okay. So 5s to hit.
1.
1. Choose to wound or choose to kill. That's a 1. We stay locked in combat. Whee! That's. Whee! Okay, 1 victory point if at the end of your turn you have at least 1 challenge. I'm going to discard that because it's useless. Secure objective 4. I have achieved secure objective 4. Supremacy. I have achieved supremacy. I get D3 points for doing so.
Roll a 1.
So, get to 5, which means 3 victory points. Yay. I have Dust and Ashes. I will get that at the end of this turn. And secure objective 2. I have also achieved. It's a Tau turn 5, Kingslayer, secure objective 3, secure objective 1, secure objective 2, and Supremacy, all of which are basically unobtainable. Objective 1 is here, objective 3 is there, objective 2 is in that building we were fighting over a little while. And
Supremacy is impossible.
Supremacy is impossible because I own 4, so we need 8. And my Warlord is a badass. So based on that, we're going to call it because it's quite late. So we'll get a little bit of a debrief on the go. Down, don't take no shit. Cheers, mate. Cool, so that's it, that's the end of the game. Totaled up the points. 16 to the Necrons and
12 Farsight.
12 to Farsight. Good game, interesting, long. It was quite a long game. So I think towards the end, I think we were both a bit tired. And I was trying to rush through it because I got filmed tomorrow. So yeah, so we probably made a lot of mistakes. It was hard for us to even, for some reason, you're watching it thinking, how the hell are they struggling figuring out what it is to wound and all this stuff, but we are knackered, so
Yeah.
that's, I mean, excuses.
So disclaimer here, but yeah.
Yeah, so there probably were a lot of rules wrong, but we have been taking other stuff on board, so tell us what was missed, tell us what was wrong, it's always appreciated.
Except for the blind, which I already know about. Sorry about that.
I mean, but you know about that because people raised it, right?
No, the
Oh,
blind,
really?
the
No.
blind was something I realised like 2 turns later when the Warlord died, because he had the blind rule.
Yeah.
So initiative test.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of what to say.
Stuff, things, excitement.
What happened? What happened? I liked the narrative feel we had with that middle objective. I think Noel had a really good idea. He had the idea that we should have maybe played it because Secure Objective 1 only came up as a card twice. So I tried to put a bit more emphasis on having that sort of central bit. But the idea Noel had was we have it as like a relic, so the longer you hold it, you accrue points for holding it. So that would have made it more of a focal point for fights, which I think would have been quite cool. So we might do that. And we might start doing some more narrative-based missions. We might even do a campaign or something where you can...
Fluff now.
Yeah, I do like there being
Kind of.
some sort of meaning and reason, a bit of story behind it,
Cheese
which would be
blitzer?
quite cool. Huh?
Cheese blitzer?
No. No. Yeah. What else? Let's have a quick look.
Yeah. So
Did you feel that was difficult on your part?
I think at the first part I was pretty daunted, but I'm glad I stuck with. I'm glad I stuck with my general strategy and swept up one side of the board.
Yeah.
It kind of forced you to spread out and think about stuff a little bit. It also meant that I got to maximise a little bit more on the things that I wanted to get shot of. One problem I did have was I completely kitted out the Warlord and Retaliation Cadre to take down your Warlord.
Oh, really?
Hence the Fusion Blades.
Why didn't you go anywhere near him then?
Because you literally ramped up the other flank and...
Oh, you were scared for deep strike or something?
Yeah, but because of the scatter for deep strike and all that terrain, because you moved right up with your Warlords towards there. Well, if I rolled any mishaps, and obviously you know from the previous 2 battle reports that my deep striking is particularly shit. So on that strength I didn't, because I would have just mishapped galore and it would have fallen on its arse anyways. So I kind of just made the best of it I could. In hindsight, it might have been good maybe to just do a do or die. It did work for me a little bit with the ghost kills. You know, holding up your race in combat.
Yeah.
For 3 turns, was it?
Yeah, you did quite well. But I mean, I didn't see that as a bad thing. I was alright being in combat with them. I knew I'd eventually win and I could get more stuff over there.
Yeah.
And I'd prefer to be in combat with them than then shooting me and having free reign of the board and stuff. So I was fine when you charged in. I was like, okay.
See, for me, knowing how much they would have chewed up my Fire Warriors and other stuff,
they could have chewed up more
I
stuff,
held them up allowed me to secure, you know, some of the other stuff that was kind of like more in my deployment zone.
Yeah, you got
so
market.
it kind of worked in my favour as well.
Yeah.
Mutually, so it kind of worked out well. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff. It was very slow to begin with, but it really did ramp up, and the amount of carnage come turn 3 was pretty insane.
There's a lot of death. I liked how, because I went straight for the middle. I went straight for that powerful objective, because there are a few objectives in there. It was a good strategic place to be, because you had free reign of like the board all around you, and you were quite well defended and stuff. I liked that central location, so I went straight for it. And I liked that you were around. It was kind of like I was in this little fortification and you were like attacking me from all sides, and I had to branch out, send them over there, them over there. I think that looked and felt really cool. I really enjoyed that part of it. That sort of, it just felt cool.
Yeah, no, it
felt
was.
really
it was
cool.
Really cool. Just to say, you had to really think about a lot of stuff, and kind of with your race, just like, you know, that kind of thing where they just ignore all cover. All sorts of crazy shenanigans.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was it was pretty cool. I'm trying to think what else. I don't know. Kill of the match?
You were going to say it was you shooting down the night side, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I do believe so. I think that was, you know, one quick,
It was a good shot. It was a good shot.
One lucky pot shot.
Yeah.
Explodes.
Yeah.
Shame it didn't kill any more Necrons, but
Yeah, it was a good shot.
you're just a
That was
little
really
too
quite cool.
survivable.
There weren't that many super shocking rolls anywhere else in the game, I don't think.
No, it's pretty well balanced.
There was nothing majorly. There wasn't anything where like a unit chewed through something super quick or ridiculously slowly. I think it was all fairly well balanced. That was the best shot of the game.
Yeah, we did. We kind of held our own on both fronts, really.
Yeah.
So
it was very strong.
It's pretty good.
Cool.
It was just lucky you, again, just drawing the cards with a kind of maelstrom, kind of, you know, because it's like, I think it was like 1 victory point in it till the last turn. And then
it got close.
Stole away.
We were going to call it at the end of turn 4, but because it was so close, it was like, you really got to play it to the end of turn 5 at least.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, hey. Cool, we're going to call it there. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys can like, comment and subscribe, that would be awesome. Thanks for watching, blah, blah, blah. See you soon. Darren's going to press, don't press,